Tell your story. Shout it, write it, whisper it if you have to, but tell it. Some won't understand it, some will outright reject it, but many will thank you for it. Eventually, one by one, voices will start whispering, "Me too." And your tribe will gather. This is Bridging the Silence with Kerry Washira.
You are born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions. Yes. Now, what people are saying is what they will reward, is what they will affirm.
That will affirm, yeah.
They'll start saying, "Hey, you're very strong. That's a good thing." Hey, you know? So you start feeling like, yeah, I think I should be stronger. Africans, hey, you toughen it up.
So what do you mean?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah. Society. Let's not go to the church. Let the
We read the
pastor
Bible. The pastor will pray over you, and the demons will leave. The
Let those
demons will
demons
leave.
of
Get out.
anxiety and depression in your
Yeah.
life, you know?
Oh, why? I think there was this statement I had. It wasn't your fault, but now it's your responsibility.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not affiliated to any organization, Cindy? It's your...
No, yeah, it's a thing.
okay,
No, I'm not.
okay.
No, I'm not. So it's my clients.
Nice.
Through referrals, actually, that's how I get my clients.
Yeah.
Some refers to the other, some refers to the other.
Yeah.
So most for teens and kids, that's my forte.
Mm.
So, I just work with kids and teens, those parents who want me on board, something for their kids. And, especially now that holiday was, I think, 1 week ago,
Yeah.
just reported back. So, yes, I had 2 or 3 clients I was seeing weekly.
Yeah.
So, napanga to each day, what other.
Okay. So it makes the schedule flexible.
Yeah, very flexible. I can still do my mothering. I can still have my schedule. I can be also away for 3 hours and babies are fine. Yeah.
And everything is okay. I hope
Yes.
you know we've started by there.
How do you? We started.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That should be a specific introduction. I'm waiting for grand entrance.
It's like, hello. Nah. We said ours, we like to do our thing a little differently. Instead of, hi, how is your day? How is the weather? What's your name? We just want to get straight in.
Get right in,
Yeah.
right in, and
Because it's a conversation. So it's just a continuation of a
yes.
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like that is how we start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Of course, we get
so-
to the point where you tell us a little bit about yourself for sure.
Yeah,
So yeah, we can even start there.
Okay, a little bit about myself.
Yes.
So hi everybody. My name is Anne Keith. I am born again. I love Jesus.
Amen.
I am a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
One husband, his name is Keith Nyambane, and together we have 2 daughters, wonderful daughters. Firstborn is Sante, and our secondborn is Toria. So I'm a mama girl.
Amazing news. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Career-wise, I'm a counselling psychologist, therapist if you like, and also mentor. I do mentorship to girls age from 7 all the way to 18.
Wow.
So yes, individual mentorship, group mentorship, that's what I'm doing currently. It enables me to still do my mothering. I have 2 under 2, just announcing. If you know what 2 under 2 means,
Whoa.
yeah, you
The
can.
pressure.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
my.
pressure. Rest is in
Sleepless
fact,
nights.
sleep is a rumor,
Oh,
my
my.
friends. Sleep is a rumor.
I'm just trying to figure out how that was even working, because it's like the first baby comes
Yeah.
and it's like sleepless.
I haven't even figured out how to raise them.
Oh, my.
Or have they even potty trained? No, not yet. Not even walked.
And then before
boom.
oh my, okay.
Surprise!
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
know it showed up when, the factory was still warm.
Yeah. Be like in good time.
Yeah, I know, in good
Just
time.
in
It
good
showed up when
time.
the factory was warm. Oh my
Okay.
God. So, yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
But in all this, we thank God,
Yeah.
honestly. They are a blessing to us. They have added so much joy. As much as there's a lot of responsibility, and it does take a lot of your time. However, it's very fulfilling. Very fulfilling to just see God bestowing such responsibility over you.
Yeah.
And just two little girls looking up to you, quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite so fulfilling. So I'm so grateful that they came in our lives when they did.
Yeah.
So
and
5 years
already
into
banging
marriage.
on the piano and
Yes.
so they're growing so fast.
Yes,
Oh,
they
man.
are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. So it's a wonderful thing to see them grow and see them just become wonderful, wonderful girls. So yeah.
Yeah. And
Thank
talk
you.
about how you offer therapy to age 7 to age 18. Do you feel like the need for therapy has increased in the recent?
Yes. Unfortunately, family dysfunction has become the order of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it was Kitambo. Okay, no, I wasn't present in those Kitambo.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a chance to read books and see how it was and, have a picture of how family looked like them days.
Yeah.
So it's not a picture we see frequently these days. I mean, dysfunction has become like the the normal, the new normal.
Yeah.
It's really sad to say, but yeah, that has become. In fact, if you are in a family where there's father, mother, the way you're taught in kindergarten. Kindergarten, that family unit is the basic unit of society, father, mother, and children.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't think it exists anymore. Or even if you do have the privilege of having that, be sure you're in the minority. The majority is in some deep dysfunction. And some of these things we have brought onto ourselves. Some of it is a result of our choices or lack of choices or making good decisions. So therapy it's actually at an all-time high in the generation, 21st century. Everybody's talking about therapy. You have a problem here? Yeah. Go right ahead. Yeah. Look for therapists. A therapist can help you.
Yeah.
I think in many ways therapy has been elevated, especially career-wise.
Yeah.
Like if you mention therapy, the room lightens up because yes, it's quite a need. Organizational space, family space, even as an individual, just for your own growth. Therapy becomes a conversation you need to embrace.
And this is not a westernized concept.
No, it used to be. I think it used to be. Seen as it's a Western thing, Africans, you toughen it up.
So what do you mean?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Society. Let's not go to the church. Let the
we read the Bible. The pastor will pray over you, and the demons will leave. The demons will leave.
Of anxiety and depression in your life,
Oh, why?
So I think that's how maybe they dealt with, or just the whole thing of, therapy means you're not okay mentally, and that not okay mentally means you are mad.
Yeah.
And now mad
even the
means
mathare,
using it. Yeah.
There's so much connotation growing up of nitakutuma mathare, and it's like everyone is scared. It's like, oh no, but it's like, oh, it's a mental hospital to help people, not asylum for insane,
Yeah, I know.
people.
I
So
know.
I think we've come from far then.
Yeah. So when you mentioned Kitambo, mental illness, it's
Yeah.
I mean mental illness.
Yeah. I think even the
Crazy
picture got
word.
such a bad rap. It was people running around
Naked,
beating people and creating havoc. So it's like, oh, you're also like them. It's like, we're locking you up, So it's been quite a journey, I think, for us as Africans.
Exactly, to embrace it.
Yeah.
And good thing for us who actually studied it, because sometimes your parents will be like, hey, you're going to study what? Counselling psychology. What do you mean? What are you going to do? People don't show up for therapy, or they're not even willing to pay for it. But oh my God, the need is huge. The need is huge, more than we're willing to admit.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good part of therapy. But also there's another, I don't know, people might be using it as a crutch.
Ah, okay. Tell me more about that.
Like your entire identity, you've attached it to a condition, whether it came on you or it's genetic or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But, for example, I have bipolar. So because I have bipolar, please excuse me if I don't keep time. please excuse me if I insult you. I didn't mean to. In fact, I was just having my manic episode. Sorry. I didn't have any control over that, you know. So yeah, you can really, it can really sound like an excuse and make people feel like they're powerless, you know. They don't know how to handle you. So once you just mention, oh, I have a mental illness that I'm struggling with, bipolar, I'm struggling with depression, allow me to not pick your calls, you know. You should be able to understand when I'm not doing my job as I should be, or I'm throwing tantrums all over the place. Yeah, it was just one of my episodes, so please understand.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to draw the line.
Strike the balance.
Yeah, and draw the line. No, well, is this a behavioral issue? Is it just outright defiance and disrespect, or is it really that you're struggling with mental illness?
I think that's also what has made it hard for a lot of Kenyans to embrace this whole idea of mental illness and mental health and disorders. Because it's like, so these are not excuses that we are making to just say that I can't do this because of a reason that I can't prove to you, but you just have to take me at my word. And I think it's become such a big struggle, which I kind of even empathize on one, like maybe with an employer who is like, I need my things running. Like my company has to keep running. So how do I ensure that balance is struck and everything? Yeah, and maybe we'll get into that much later.
Yes. But here's the thing. When you turn labels into, you absorb it as your identity, you make it part of you such that you can't overcome it. So you're always wearing it as a crutch or wearing it as a badge of honor. Like, I have bipolar. I should get preferential treatment. You know, you should speak to me softly. Don't raise your voice. Or, you know, I'm this sensitive individual that you should just probably stay away from. Yeah. Walk on eggshells around me and you know, just treat me a certain way. Yeah. Labels are meant to heighten your self-awareness. Your self-awareness and help you know, okay, so this is the reality, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I've been diagnosed with, and this is what I need to do to help me, you know, become a better individual and also overcome this illness. But now if you absorb it and make it part of you, it becomes really hard to, it's let me call it an unholy marriage or an unholy covenant of you know, infusing that label into the very person of who you are. So it's impossible to ever overcome it. So you're just ever in therapy sessions, ever seeing your therapist. And of course, we are happy to receive your money. We are happy to.
Oh my.
Too bad.
To be honest.
To be honest.
To be honest.
But then you're really not growing. You're actually not overcoming. You're just stuck in the comfort of having
this is just who I am.
This is who I am. Let everybody else understand
and adjust their lives around
me. So then it becomes pointless. What's the point of therapy now? Because you're really not becoming a better individual. You're just using it as an excuse to get by life and use shortcuts. It's unfortunate.
That's so interesting. I love even though you pointed such two but very real contrasting realities. You know, where it's like on one hand the need has increased for therapy, but also what has also increased is people claim it as their identity. And I think I was even having a conversation with a number of people who are telling me that now, this is the psychologists, psychiatrists and stuff like that, they're telling me how right now we've really started pushing rewarding of certain things. Like you don't say I'm a drug addict. I'm a person struggling with drug addiction, or I'm a depressed person. I'm a person maybe struggling with depression or something like that. So I think there's been a lot of effort towards that. And I guess that's where we're trying to arrive at a balance where we can both show up for these people and be able to also coexist and live with them in a way where it doesn't also become a power play, where we shift the power to these people because of this or the other way around. But anyway, so going backwards a bit, I think we'll just more on like therapy And I think a big topic I think that has risen up, especially with the need for therapy, has this been this idea of childhood trauma, where people are beginning to recognize or realize that actually they may have been some form of trauma that happened in childhood that they're still holding on to in adulthood and has really shaped a lot of aspects of their life or affected a lot of aspects of their life. And I think it's caused a lot of need for, like, I don't know if most of the clients are also saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's almost pointing to a place of, in my childhood, this and this happened. So maybe we can just go into deeper on that, but starting from what exactly is this childhood trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it?
Oh my God. Yes, and thank you for bringing that up, because really that's where it quite all starts.
Yeah.
When a child is born, they are born into a family
Yeah.
that they didn't choose.
Yeah.
Two things you never get to choose in your life: your neighbor and your family.
Your family.
The only two things you just cross your fingers and hope, Jesus, please help us.
Me out here.
Just help me out here.
Help
Let me
me
have a
win the
good neighbor.
lottery.
And
Yeah.
let me be born into
A good
good family.
Yeah.
So we're born into families, and those families ought to provide some aspect of nurturing and protection and identity and security, just the basic needs of humanity.
Yeah.
That's how God intended for it to be met in the family setup.
Yeah.
But now, in that family setup, there can be, like I said, family dysfunction, I think, is at the heart of childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Because maybe somebody didn't maybe let go of the wheel at a time when they should have really been stepping up, or somebody was overdoing something or ignorant about a certain aspect of raising you.
Yeah.
Then certain harsh reality starts hitting you, And for me, when I think about trauma, trauma is, it's like its impact. For example, is if I slap you or if I hit you hard, your natural reaction will be to look for a way to hit me back, probably.
Yeah.
Fight or flight kind of response, So if, as a child, you are slapped by a certain reality, and because as children, you're not equipped in capacity to handle certain impacts, quote unquote.
The know-hows.
Yeah, you don't have the know-how. So what do is you just sit and probably wonder, okay, what was I to do with that?
Yeah.
You wonder, wait, what was that for? You don't have the capacity to fight back or to know what to do in that situation.
Yeah.
So if it happens over and over and over again, then it definitely dents the core of who you are.
Yeah.
And makes you feel inadequate, inefficient, insufficient. Makes you feel like you're good for nothing. You're unwanted, rejected. All these negative feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are exposed to something you should not have been exposed to.
Yeah.
At the age you were in. Yeah. So I think it's trauma. Trauma is undue exposure. It's, oh my God, it's having to deal with things that are beyond you, yet you had no control over them.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling very powerless and literally the victim. And no one to cushion you on the harsh realities of whatever that thing brings along. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and even worse, when that thing, whatever it is done over time.
Yeah, repetitively.
Yes, it's done over time. And with people who are meant to protect you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People who are meant to embrace you. People who, as a child, you imagine, okay, I think my mom should be able to protect me or cover me on this one, or at least shield me away from this harsh reality now that I'm still young.
Yeah.
But now if that doesn't happen, maybe they're not there, or even if they're there, emotionally they're not available.
Yeah. And that's interesting as well, because it's like, I think you've been embodying the concept of it's physically present but not emotionally present.
Yes.
And I think even in the families where there's the father and the mother, I think we quickly also dismiss them as, your family is functional. So, mom, what are you complaining about?
Yes.
But there are times where the father or the mother was there,
Yes.
but they weren't fully present,
Yes.
or they weren't even present in the struggle, or
Yes.
they didn't, in a situation where maybe the father was a perpetrator of abuse, the mother didn't stand up for you, just encouraged, it's like just stood back or something. And so just having to deal with that double reality, I think, is just so difficult.
Absolutely. And for a child, among the many needs, especially emotional needs, there's nurturing and there's something called stability. Stability. I'll say this again, stability. And emotional stability. Okay, actually stability in all dimensions: physical stability, emotional stability, psychological stability, social stability, that maybe some parents overlook.
Yeah.
And they're like, I just got a new job. I'm chasing the bag. I'm in here to chase the bag. I can't take care of you if you don't have money. And for sure, that's true. You need to go chase the bag, get what you need to get to make your children's lives comfortable, But then if that becomes characteristic of your life, for instance, your work is in a certain place, or maybe you have a certain home, and you have kids and everything, and maybe your job requires you to move. So you think, let me move with my entire family.
Yeah.
You haven't thought through what that means for your children. They're going to a new environment, a new school, new friends. They're going to leave their ecosystem,
Yeah.
What's that going to be? Maybe a new nanny or whatever.
Yeah.
Physically, a new house, a new bed. Do I like that room? Do I really want to be here? Is it cold? Is it hot? It might seem small, insignificant stuff, but it, especially for the young child, it really destabilizes them. And if that happens frequently, like for example, every 3 months, you're hopping, you're jumping, or even relationships wise. Maybe divorce has become a buzzword in our day. So you've, for whatever reason, separated with your child's mom or your child's father. And you need to bring somebody else because, your life's got to move on. You feel like, I'm still young. I still have the energy. Let me find another partner. So you bring another partner in your house. And of course, you don't consult your children because what does it have to do with them? Yes.
Like, this is my life.
It's adult stuff. This is my life.
It's like, go and shule.
Yeah. You do your business, but I've left you with a good nanny or whatever. You handle yourself and take care of yourselves, but you're not seeing that they're noticing the instability you're introducing every time you bring a new partner. Or you bring in somebody they've never seen. You tell them, Papa, Mama, this is your uncle. This is mom's friend. But mom's friend goes into mom's bedroom. Mom's friend looks like he's living with us, Mom's friend eats my sausage in the fridge. Mom's friend gets in my room in the night. What is he doing? You get? So that kind of instability sets the stage for trauma. Yes. And you cannot downplay what that does for a child. Because children really struggle with self-expression. They may not put it into words, but they certainly will not forget how it made them feel. Yes.
Wow.
There's maybe I should have said this maybe much later, but there's a book called The Body Keeps a Score.
I've read it. Actually.
You have?
Yeah.
Woo! You are well read.
But I've not finished it. But I'm on, I think, chapter 8.
You are
around there. I'm around there.
Excellent.
Yeah, but I've been listening to the audiobook. Reading physical books is a little tricky.
Yes, to be honest,
Yes, I love the book by the way. But so you're saying something.
Yes, The Body Keeps a Score. Yes, that's it. Because they may not really put into words or even remember what happened to them. However, they will remember how it made them feel and the impact it had. Yes. So, and how it affects, okay, this is neuroscience and stuff. And don't mean to get into neuroscience, but usually trauma affects something called in the brain called amygdala.
Yeah.
You heard that?
I've been traumatized by that name for the past
How it's pronounced?
the last 2 months. I should come at a very opportune time, but yes, it's amygdala. Yeah.
Amygdala.
Yeah.
And hippocampus. Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the hippocampus learning and memory center. So
So this is in the brain.
yes, in the brain.
Okay.
That's where I think that's when you listen to neuroscientists, they'll tell you that's the center where trauma is stored. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever you have an unpleasant experience and it's done over time and it's, it's a violation to you, it's stored up in your hippocampus where it should be your learning and memory center. Very crucial for a child.
Yeah.
Hence why developmental disorders become a thing, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
They can't learn properly in school, or they have a problem remembering, or they have a problem just doing basic memory cognitions, things like that. They'll struggle with that. Yeah, because there's an impact, there's something that happened. And that happens also to the amygdala, which is the emotion regulation center, especially for stress and fear. Yeah. So you find the child is just truant, doesn't listen, it's completely uncontrollable. You try to tell them something, they don't give an ear to what you're saying. In fact, they don't care. Yeah. So that is very significant and it impacts that child's life. In fact, for life.
Oh, wow.
It can for life.
Yeah.
If left to itself, honestly, that child is going to definitely have a difficult time having or being in lasting relationships or having meaningful relationships with people who should be their significant other. Yes. So you cannot downplay the impact that stability has on a child. 0 all the way to 18.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the time. Yeah. And that's why they're called dependents. They're actually depending on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your actions, it's your decisions, it's your emotions as well. Your interaction with them, your worldview, how you actually it's like your God has given you the ability to be a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're literally, and you're the mirror they're looking at.
Yeah.
They haven't yet learned how to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
So they'll ask you, Mommy, am I good enough? And if not in the literal words, they will ask it in many ways.
Yeah.
And if the answer they receive is no, son. No, son. You're not good enough. Or, Mommy, am I worth it? The answer they'll get is no, son. Because mom is busy. In this era of, women empowerment, women are also having the big jobs. Yeah?
Yeah.
And so, for one reason or another, mom has to travel. Mom is away from home 4 days a week.
Yeah.
In fact, it can be even a whole month. Or a whole 6 months. Mom is away on travel. Mom is away to work. So what does that do to the child? It tells them, you're not so important.
Not important or worth it. Yeah.
I'll just leave you to the nanny.
Yeah.
You just have your basic things taken care of, and probably I'll compensate. I'll bring you some toys, man. I'll bring you PS5 or maybe there's PS6.
Yeah.
I'll bring you cool stuff. Yeah, from my trips.
Help the child feel appreciated.
Oh no, it doesn't.
I think there's that belief that I can compensate and make for the time that was lost. Like I go 5 days a week, not seeing the child, not interacting. Then Sunday, I'll take them to the play park. I'll buy them a new phone. I'll take them to Japan. We'll go to Disney World and whatever.
Yes.
But that doesn't do much to make the child feel appreciated.
In fact, it doesn't.
Oh, man.
It doesn't. Absolutely. Parents play an irreplaceable. I know that's a tongue twister for us from the mountain. Hello. Irreplaceable role at home. However good your nanny is, however great your aunties are, however much you have tried to, put secure and safe systems around them, maybe in school or whatever.
Yeah.
It will not suffice. They're looking at you.
Yeah.
Yes. they're looking at you, Dad, when you have your trips, when you're conquering the world and you're, traveling all over the place. Yes. You're to your child, you are their mirror. So they literally seek and find their identity from you. Yeah, they're looking at you and they're asking, how do I look? Am I good enough? Am I pretty? Can I do it? Am I worth it? Do I have what it takes? So when the answer is constantly no in the negative, they'll start looking for warped mirrors. And that's the world out here, which is very harsh.
Yeah. I think that would then explain why we begin to now search for what we lacked as children in maybe people and activities and things and in the future. And I think a big mirror of that is relationships, would you say?
Yes.
Like now later on, I think especially romantic relationships later in life, where now you find yourself being more drawn to a particular person. Maybe you can talk a bit about that. What's usually going on? Is there an interplay of that? Like, okay, I find myself with this particular type of people. Or like I find myself in this relationship that always ends in this way. So is that like a correlation with childhood trauma?
Yes. Oh, there's an absolute resounding yes. Yes, it is. Because there's something called attachment. And we learn it from the family setup first, because that's the environment where we were nurtured. So if you did not have the opportunity or the privilege to have a secure attachment with your parents or your guardians, then yes, it does show. I don't know if you've ever heard of Erik Erikson's social stages of growth. Yes.
Development.
Yes. I think there are 9 of them. But the very core, I think there's something called trust versus mistrust. It's in the first developmental stage of a child.
Like 0 to 3.
Yes, 0 to 3 years, yes. So if that stage is not fully exhausted, or it's not utilized, or they don't get the impression that I can trust you. Or I can trust somebody who I think cares about me with my life. Then it starts being interpreted as, maybe I shouldn't trust anyone, or maybe, I shouldn't tell anyone. I need something. So it becomes an unconscious kind of training to not put your life out there that much, or your stuff out there that much, So you're never really fully giving yourself to anyone or anything. To get it's just from afar.
Holding back.
Exactly. And it trains you for a very, very selfish, self-centered kind of mentality. To have your hand in something and in someone, but then kind of far enough to just in case it doesn't work, I have a plan B. I can dash out
as fast, and I won't be as
I won't be as hard. I've figured out a way to cushion my pain, or to cushion, the fact that I can't really get myself to trust anyone. So what do I do? Because I've been hurt before, especially with people who I thought would have my back. For example, it's communicated in very subtle, and for us as adults, especially as a parent, you may think, I didn't show up for your game. Like what?
What about that?
Come on. I'll make up for you, in fact, I'll get you the best coaches, coach you in whatever, But it was a big thing for me, Dad, when I asked you to come for the game, when I asked you to just be in the stands and cheer for me. But when I'm playing and I can't see you, I'm seeing everyone else's parent. But I can't see you, Dad. And that happens again and again. And the excuses are actually valid.
It's like I had a meeting.
I had a meeting. I was
a deal that if we missed, the company would have gone under. Have been bankrupt. So how do you even explain that to a child?
Right.
So, wow.
And for them, they're not even hearing. For them, they're just hearing, how it's being interpreted, because there's
You're
what
not
you
as
say and there's what is communicated.
yeah.
So you can say what you've said, but what I'm hearing is you're like number 10 in my priority list.
Yeah.
You have put a nanny in your house, but you're not checking what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just believing that see nanny they will hold fort for me. Yeah, they'll make sure that you're fed, you're okay, everything is running as smoothly as I would have maybe if I was present. Yeah, but that's the assumption. Because you're not playing your irreplaceable role as a parent, you've delegated it to somebody else.
Yeah.
That somebody else can very well take advantage. Yeah, and that's especially the one I don't find much talked about is boys being molested by nannies.
Yeah.
Yeah. They won't say it. They'll keep quiet.
Yeah.
To just think, my boy is good. Maybe because there's no, like for girls, maybe there's no pregnancy or just, some serious,
obvious sign.
obvious sign that
point
something
to
has
that.
been going on in this house.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I think it's also like maybe even touching slightly on it, because it's very interesting enough. That's our episode we're planning on.
Oh yeah,
having. Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I don't know where this episode will renew between it, but yeah, that's definitely one we're planning on having real soon.
Excellent.
But just touching a little bit on it, I think there's even that almost a denial that the boy grows up with, because it's like you go in society and you want to live in this not fantasy of a reality, but almost this denial of like, no, I'm the one who initiated it. I'm the man, me.
Yeah.
And the girls, I even the older girls, I can be able to handle them, and that was just a show of that.
Yes.
So they almost take it as a show of strength rather than no. In reality, that was sexual assault.
Yeah.
That was sexual abuse.
Yes.
Because it's like you're trying not to accept it to what it means now. It's like, okay, what does that mean for me as a man in society? How can I be able to navigate that and stuff? And we'll get to that.
Yes. It's another hot topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But then now I think you also talked about how when the children get to see this plays over and over again, I'd almost imagine that even when they become parents, they just pass on the same thing. So maybe we can even dive into generational trauma.
Yes.
It's just where the script is passed down. It's like, you are not important to me as my child because I was busy.
Right.
And I think there's one a very weird play where the child grows up saying, I want to be like my parent.
Yeah.
And then they end up almost having similar tendencies later on in life, where it's like you find yourself being too busy for your child and stuff. And now you're wondering, wait. But I said I wouldn't be like them. So what's going on here? Like, maybe you can just tell us more about that.
Oh, yeah. I think, thank you for bringing it up, because yes, trauma can be passed down, and usually it is passed down.
Yeah.
It doesn't start from where we think it starts. Yeah. It is passable, if there's a word like that.
Yeah.
Because whenever we live, nothing left to itself gets better. The way people say, I went through that. Maybe let me just give myself time. Maybe time will heal.
Time does
my
not
wounds.
heal.
Maybe the longer I give myself some time to think about it or whatever, the wound will get better or it will heal by itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
by
you're
the time I'm a parent, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long time,
You know?
Should be.
Yeah, or how you define, now your parenthood will be defined by what not to do and not what to do.
What to do.
Because you saw the print or the blueprint that was passed to you was so bad.
Yeah.
So that now when the baton is passed to you, or you now find yourself becoming a parent, your school of thought will be defaulted to what not to do because it was done to you.
Yeah.
But then no one really told you what to do. So you're just busy parenting defensively, not offensively.
So you want to please the child in any possible way.
Cushion them from anything that looks like anything you went through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does that produce now in children growing up?
Oh, such entitled children that they know they can control you like a remote control.
Yeah. Like my dad will
Manipulative to the
bail
core.
me out.
Yeah,
of jail.
yeah.
He's like,
Very
do you know who my father is?
That's okay. I'm
He's like,
talking
oh,
about.
you think you can discipline me as a teacher?
No.
It's like, let me call my dad.
No,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Uh,
And those, wait, because I'm really pitting teachers of our day. I don't think it was like our day
yeah.
when, you know, whenever a teacher reports, so and so did this, and your parent adds the cleaning, you know?
And then they take turns, like, your dad is nini, your mom will nini, and then they send you back to the teacher. It's like, unamuongezea ingine. Just for the sake.
My God.
Wow. I think now it's just...
This, you walk on eggshells,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I think even teachers are getting sued.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes. Even just a mere threat.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're going home.
Yeah.
The children can literally frame you. Actually, we have such a story in the school we used to work in.
Yeah.
Where they framed a teacher until they had to go.
Wow.
Yeah. Just, I don't know if it was a threat or what it was to one of the girls in the class.
Yeah.
And then the girls decided, hey, we can't have this teacher as our teacher. So, they framed a story and they made it look like it was true. And they took it to the principal's office and that teacher was gone. So I'm really pitying teachers of our day that their authority, has been taken away. Quite. Yeah. So they, even if they see something going bad, they keep quiet. Yeah. They see a child abusing another or talking a certain way. It's like you've been gagged. You dare not speak. You dare not speak. You dare not raise your finger. You dare not. Yeah. You dare not. Yeah. Because if you do, the child will come and threaten you and say, "Yeah, call my mom, call my dad." You see what they
right
say?
now, in fact, it's like, they're waiting for you.
For
Actually,
you, when that parent comes, they are literally defending their child.
Hell breaks loose.
Yeah. And suddenly, you as the teacher, you're like, "Hey,
never mind."
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Business, you know?
Yeah.
So, teaching from the sidelines, really. And so, parents, just having to do all this by themselves, you know?
Yeah.
You don't really have a community around your children. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, what were you talking about? Generational trauma.
Yeah.
Being passed.
That's the one.
Amen. Passed down.
Yeah.
From generation to generation. Yeah. Especially in our African setup, we cannot ignore the fact that our great-grands and great-great-grands were in the Mau Mau setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fighting for freedom, fighting for independence. And there's a lot of bloodshed and a lot of, things that they saw. In fact, I listened to somebody giving a story. I can't remember who exactly, but somebody was giving a story of, them as a child. The parent had to go and fight and, handling guns and everything.
Yeah.
And at some point, they were told to go identify their parents' bodies in, I think, a room or something.
Yeah.
As a child, 10, 11, you're told,
go tell us who.
Come and tell, identify your parents' bodies and take them wherever you will take them. So you can imagine what that means for the child. Just seeing your parents probably being shot or just lying there helpless on the floor and you're a child. Yeah. So you can't ignore the impact that had on that 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Who probably was really depending on their parent to take care of them.
Yeah.
So then, what do they do at that point, You suck it in. Yeah? No, don't cry. You'll be fine, So they suck everything in. There's anger, there's resentment, there's bitterness, there's rage, all these negative emotions in. But there's nowhere to let them out.
Yeah.
There's no one to hear you out. So what do? You are, let me say, parentified. In role, really, because you are the one to take care of yourself. So you go to the market, you find whatever to sell. Maybe you have an avocado tree in your house. Take the avocados, forced to go to the market yourself, and you go to sell them.
Yeah.
Just so that you can have something on the table
And that's so
at the end
interesting
of the
'cause
day.
it's like even in the African culture, I just keep referring to African culture because that's the context.
That's the context we're in, yeah.
I think there's a lot of talk of parentification of children
Yes.
at very young age.
Yes.
At a very young age.
Yes.
And it's always talked about in a very good light. You know, when I was 3, I was taking care of all 5 of my siblings and I was ensuring their welfare and they ate. And, you know, my parents were not even around. I was the one who was handling everything.
Yes.
And it's like children are not given the space to be allowed to be children.
Yes.
They don't have that time. And so even when they get children, they almost see their children living what they wish they live.
Yes.
And they don't know how to relate with that reality. It's like, okay, you're being a child, but you're not supposed to be a child because I wasn't a child. I wasn't allowed to be a child.
Yes.
So it's such a weird play where even right now there's a lot of those children who have been parentified growing up to become the parents who are forcing their children to also be parentified.
Yes.
It's like no, you should be more mature than this.
Right.
At 3.
Yes.
Like
we dismiss.
Yeah, your needs as well.
Needs.
It's like you're attention seeking. Why are you seeking for attention?
Right.
It's like, I'm a child. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like attention is a need.
Yes.
It's an emotional need.
Yes.
But now it's like there's so much. It's like why you stop? You know, like basically this whole idea of you being too much. I think we talked about this behind the scenes.
Yes, we did.
You know, where you make a child feel like they're too much.
Yes.
Altogether.
They're too exploitive. You're dreaming too high. Come on.
And I think we even talked about how the result is that we end up clipping the wings.
Yes.
And these children have their dreams that are not even I think we'll talk about this in 2 different ways, but the dreams that are not convenient for the parent.
Yes.
Where it's like you pursuing football is not entirely convenient for me.
Yes.
Because how will I be seen by society?
Yes.
You know, I'll be seen as a parent who has failed.
How do I go in front of a chama and say
my son is a footballer.
How?
And your son is an engineer. Your son is a doctor. Oh, that's okay. But my son is a footballer. My other one is a musician. My other one is a
hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
Yeah.
And not to demean any of these things, but just to
Right.
talk about them from an African point of view where they're seen as like, I think we'll talk about this need or this search for financial security, where you make the child's life goal to be financially secure.
Yes.
And so whatever passions and dreams they have, if
should
they're
be
not
within
in
those
line
dreams. Yes.
with financial security,
Yes.
just get out. It's like
Out
throw
the
that
window.
dream away
Out the window.
and focus on your studies. But I think there are a lot of creative minds that are not necessarily supposed to be in offices from 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Supposed to be just, I don't know, doing art somewhere or doing football or something and then making the most out of that.
Right. And being fulfilled
Yeah.
in that journey.
Yeah.
And feeling like your life is worth living.
Yeah.
And you're not living somebody else's life.
Yeah. And even we could talk about how parents try to live their lives through their children or something like that. Maybe you can just expound on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought up so many things, so many facets. But okay, now that we were coming from the generational trauma and it being passed down.
Yeah.
So from that time of, our parents going through what they went through, bloodshed, blah, blah, blah. And, them being parentified from an early age, not knowing how to be children. So now they see their children, hey, you guys have a good life. Me, I didn't have that.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we used to jump 3 hills.
Before you go to school, barefoot, and every
go in
parent
the
has the same
river.
story. The crocodiles. You had to fight lions. And we're 5. We're 5 years old. We're 5 years old.
So they make you feel like, they trivialize. That's a word.
Yeah. It's like
Please, parents,
you think
beware.
you had it hard?
Yeah.
You think you had it hard?
Exactly. So they trivialize your issues.
Yeah.
And they make it look like, what?
It's like, what even?
What would you mean ate anxiety?
You're so spoiled.
Ate bullying. What is bullying?
Bullying.
Hapo unachapa huyo mtu pia. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We never used, that's his soft things,
Yeah.
So they're very likely to just trivialize and brush away your issues and feel like, you guys don't know what it means to be or what it meant for me to be in your position. So
Yeah.
you're ever comparing your context with their context and really not connecting to what your child is going through at the time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So with that, then it gets passed down that you're not allowed to feel a certain way. Yeah. You're not allowed to be a child or to be very, like I said, explorative, think outside the box, you know, not, you know, you're told to color within the lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, not thinking outside the box. No. It's just fit the mold. Fit the mold as society has it. So these white collar jobs are the jobs to pursue.
Yeah.
Don't you dare pursue something that's not.
Yes.
Yeah, because how would that make me look? You know, me now with all my years, I've been 30 years, 40 years in the engineering sector, and respect to all the engineers. Yeah. So they say, hey, even you, my son, you know, you should
Put
step
the
up.
option.
Yeah, my daughter, I need you to also be trailing right close to me, you know. More keen about how they make you look, but not what truly they were created to pursue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as a parent, you know, you can really ignore the fact that God might have made them different, not with the desires you have, not with the goals and the dreams you have. So you're always trying to help them. No. Because I'm this, therefore you must be that.
Yeah.
Or fulfilling your dreams in your child.
Yeah. Like I've always wanted to be a doctor. I couldn't be a doctor, so I forced my firstborn.
Yes, maybe the resources were not there, the water was not there. So now that I have a son or now that I have a daughter,
And the
I will
resources
ensure, yes, you have sworn with yourself, I will ensure that they follow this course, you know. And so for them, they're thinking, and you know, that's why I think I was telling you offset.
Yeah.
That, and it would be even more painful if you said the statement, I will not support you if you do not do what I want you to do. Do you know how that sounds in the ears of the child? It's like, you have abandoned me literally.
Yeah.
You have told me my dreams are invalid. Yeah, that I cannot have a dream or a vision of my own. I must then adopt what you think I should be. Yeah. So in the frustration, perhaps those that color within the lines, those are very, now that's a thing. I think maybe we are to get there. When you find a very compliant.
The compliant child.
Yes.
Okay.
Very compliant.
I know this one.
Yes. You, like a color within the lines, very neat, very together. Absolutely not a child.
Yeah.
That can be a sign of trauma. Yes. And it's not what we are used to. You know, when you find, actually we're the ones who congratulate.
Yeah.
Wow, your child is so neat.
So nice.
Wow, your nature is so nice. You just tell them to do something, they just go ahead and do it, you know. They don't raise a finger, they don't raise their hand. In fact, they won't counter you when you say something. It's yes, ma'am, yes, sir.
That could be a sign of trauma.
Yes.
Wow.
They're very compliant, they're very together. Not because they want to, but because they were made to.
Yeah.
Because you are told you cannot, your real self is not acceptable.
Make yourself more palatable.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing. Make yourself more likable. Forget about the real you, you know? So you're ever living not a life of your ideal self. You're ever masking, putting on masks. And you know, funny thing, that's the thing that people will appreciate and affirm.
Yeah.
Like, wow, your daughter is so
well-behaved
and very neat and
organized
and put together. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, if that's who they are, that's excellent. In fact, if I've had it easy, thank your God, because most children, it's a lot of work.
That's not the way it's supposed to turn out, just as such.
Right.
And I think there's even a lot of comparison now, especially now if you have two children.
Yes.
Where one has bowed and
Yeah.
become compliant,
Yeah,
and another one has not.
yes.
Be more like your brother.
Exactly.
You know?
And can I say something?
Tell me.
It's usually the firstborns. Firstborns, hello. If you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually the first.
Oh man.
The ones that are told, no. You know, you're setting example for the rest of your
For the
siblings.
rest of your siblings.
Yeah, I want you to turn out right.
Mm.
And you must fit what I ask you to do, or you must do what I'm requesting and asking you to do, to become.
Mm.
Yeah, so you're not really allowed to be a child when you should be a child.
Yeah.
And also, here's the thing, because being a child involves making mistakes. You learn by making mistakes.
Yeah.
So the over-compliance is telling you mistakes are unacceptable here.
Yeah.
You make a mistake, it's literally you're punished for the rest of your life. It'll be brought up again and again and again. It's like
thrown in your face.
It's in your face constantly.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
when you begin to associate yourself with
exactly.
that, it's like, okay, maybe that's just who I am then.
Yeah.
It's like, fine.
It's like, for example, the child who always, or maybe, for example, I think we actually have a friend who shared this story that whenever they get their math test, they got maybe 97% or 98%. And they took the test to the daddy here. I got 97, you know? As a child, that's
so happy. Yeah, that's really nice.
with my results.
Yeah, I was top of my class.
I know.
No one else got 97. Everyone else stayed below.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So when they bring it to you as a father or as a mother, when you look at it, you're like, 97. Sasa, hizo tatu zilikushinda. You're 3%.
Ungepata 100 wewe. Akili mzima huwezi pata 100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe you're playing a game, or maybe you're on a football team, or maybe you're doing netball or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're a goal attack or a goal assist or whatever. And you're playing your position, you're doing fine. And maybe at the end of it, you become position 2. Now, instead, when you look on the stands and you're expecting your dad to clap, your dad is just
disappointed.
It's
like, you can't score a goal.
Just 2 points
to winning this game.
Winning this thing. Mbona hiyo ilikushinda?
Yeah.
You know?
And I think in once again, African culture.
Yes.
A very big part of our culture is insults.
Yes.
I think we are known by our insults. So it's like, wewe bure kabisa. You know, it's like, hakuna kitu naweza fanya wewe. So we throw them around so casually because we're thinking, the child understands that I'm just correcting them.
Yes.
But the kid is taking this in deep.
Yeah,
like, I am bure kabisa.
Yes,
like,
and
I can't amount to anything.
Exactly. And by all means, you have actually really done well. In fact, to an outsider, it's like, I'm praying for such a child.
Yeah, it's like,
97.
wow.
Woo! Jesus is Lord. I'm so happy, you know? But for you, for the child, they always feel, I'm never good enough.
Yeah.
I can never please you. I think the standard, you've put the standard way, way above.
Yeah.
And made me feel like I'm always falling below the line. So I'm just, I'm never good enough for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that definitely dents their identity and their outlook of life, you know? So they have this mentality of all or nothing, you know? I must get, you know, the overachievers. Have you ever heard of overachievers? Yeah, overachievers.
Let's prove them wrong.
Yeah, those the kind that just, they can't get their eyes off something, you know? Workaholics. It's their new high.
Yeah.
They can't separate their identity from their work. Yeah, because the day they do, they die.
Yeah. They lose their value.
Yes.
Wow.
They have no reason living again because they have married their identity into their work like this. Such that the day, maybe, God forbid, they get sick and they can no longer work.
Yeah.
Then it's over.
Yeah.
For them, it's just thinking, so why am I alive?
And that's so common, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing now, because I hear so many talks about, like, and so-and-so's parents went into form of depression.
Yes.
When they lost their leg.
Yes.
In an accident.
Yes.
And now they're unable to do such and such job.
Yes.
And they feel like they're not useful anymore. And they feel like they're not, like, they lose their value, basically, because they can't provide. And I think, in many ways, we can even talk about that in so many different angles.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's wow. I'm just
Yes.
taking it all together.
It affects your entire course of life.
Yeah.
And just your why.
Yeah.
What makes you, what drives you, what makes you wake up every morning.
Yeah.
Your why is always warped. It's not a significant, it's not a significant why. Yeah.
Yeah.
That the day it's taken away from you, you're no longer there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's maybe just a shell, a walking dead probably. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I was like, wow. And then as well, we had so many offset conversations. I've just kind of picked from there and that. But there's also this concept of like now the child has had this experience in their childhood and they've grown up, and let's say the footballer decided, you know what, I'll pursue football.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you say, I'll pursue football. And they pursue it and they become, quote unquote, the next Ronaldo, the next Messi.
Yes.
And the moment that headline shows up, the phone call comes.
Yes.
My son.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
What do you mean? Where are you from? Who are you? In fact,
where have you been this whole time?
Where have you been this whole time?
You know, I've supported you. Oh my God. I just knew you'd make it big. I knew you'd make it in life. Like, oh my God.
Yes.
And you just left there as a child.
Yes.
Feeling so utterly betrayed. Because, you know, in public,
Yeah.
it looks like, wow, this parent raised their child so well that they became a footballer. Yeah. And a very good footballer.
Right.
You know, so it's something that even the parent is holding like, I did that.
Yes.
But it's like, where were you in the child's life? You were nowhere. You're the first one to shut down the dream.
Yes, in fact, you did not support me.
Yeah.
Anything. The tears I cried in the night.
Yeah.
All the maybe mess I had to go through, or maybe just be exposed to because you wouldn't be with me or support me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of you. So look at that hypocrisy. That you can...
Yeah.
you become this big shot. Yeah, and that's where...
All of a sudden
now you are...
Parent wants to become a parent.
You're the favorite.
All of a sudden.
You're the standard now.
It's like, now you guys should be more like...
You be like,
my son. And I think it also does a very bad job of just... of allowing parents to justify their parenting style.
Yes.
Based on it's like, no, you see, because I made your childhood so hard, you had to rise above. And because you rose above, you became this person.
Yes.
So it was me you should be giving credit to, you know? And it's like, I made you resilient. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
That actually deepens the resentment, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because on the surface or on the outlook of what you want other people, the narrative you're selling to other people is, I've always been there. In fact, yes, you should parent like me, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's behind closed doors. Oh. You're the one bashing. You're the one
just breaking the child.
You're the one just breaking me into pieces. You know? And eventually, because as a parent, you will age.
Yeah.
And you will need somebody to take care of you.
Yeah. I think
that's why. That's why they'll put you in those old people homes.
Yeah. And they'll be like, I don't want anything to do with you. I love you, but I love you from afar. I love you as a parent.
That's the thing.
But I love you from afar. So someone else will take care of you. Because if I do it, the amount of resentment I have,
I
cannot.
I can't get myself to do it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I had somebody say, there's nothing as painful as mourning a parent who's alive.
Wow.
Yeah. It's you're divorcing yourself from the very people who took care of you or who were supposed to take care of you.
Yeah.
But they're still alive. But then you realize every time I'm with you, I'm either on edge or very abrasive and very much triggered.
And unhappy.
Yes, unhappy and dissatisfied with life. I'd just rather be away from you. It's painful that you know they're alive, they're somewhere in this world, but you can't look for them. You can't get yourself to sit across and just have a decent conversation. Because even though there might be a third party or a fourth party, there's just attention, or like people would say nowadays, the energies
Yeah.
just wouldn't match.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I think it's often put very simplistically by society, where it's like the parent will be like, oh no, my child just hates me for whatever reason they hate me for. But for the child, it's like you're juggling so many things at the back of your mind. It's, I wish I had my father here,
Yes.
but I have so much resent.
Yes.
And I know if I call him, I can't even rely on him. And even in some situations, parents take advantage of their kids when they're older.
Yes.
Where it's like, see, I raised you. See, now you pay all my debts.
Yes.
Pay all the loans I took.
Take care of my lifestyle now.
Whether responsibly or irresponsibly.
Exactly.
All the mistake now I'm making, you're the one to bear the brunt of it.
Yes.
Because I raised you.
Yes.
And so just being put in such a situation is just so, I think it's very unfair.
Very unfair.
Because we create this expectation by
Yes.
society where the children are supposed to take care of their parents.
Yes.
Because the parents raise the children. And we're saying we need to define the word raised before we start that conversation.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because for you to say you raised me, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
You know, does it mean you just came and baked sense into me
Oh,
according
you paid
to...
my fees. That's
paid
what
my
that's,
fees,
that's what you
and
mean
that's
by
what you did.
raising. Yeah.
And other than that, there's nothing else you showed up in,
Yeah.
which may not even be raising.
Yes.
So if we're going to have this, me taking care of you in the future, then the first part of the sentence must make sense.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's very unfortunate.
Parents must be willing to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And also the children. Because now if you do not take care, you are going to pass that down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. That will be the default. That the day you become a parent also. Yeah.
It's, I think we shift towards familiar. Yeah.
Yes, we shift to what's familiar or what feels right. Or, you know, I'm reading from a script. You know, you cannot give what you do not have.
Yeah.
So definitely as a parent, then you will be reading consciously or unconsciously from a script you were sold.
Yeah.
And if you do not, you did not have the time to take notes and see, wait, does this actually work? Or what's the result of this? Or how did this make me feel? Or what should I actually do differently to ensure that I do not hand down this trauma and this experience that I had?
Yeah.
And, you know, do better, at least for my children to have a stable parent. Yeah, because, you know, it can be very easy in pointing fingers and saying, no, but you are the child, you are, you know, behaving a certain way, or you, this and the other, looking out the window instead of looking into the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a mirror window phenomenon. Many of us do not look in the mirror.
There's always pointing fingers.
We are always looking out the window, seeing what's wrong with everybody else but you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as a parent, yes, please be willing to look into the mirror and see what is this that I'm doing that's fueling or that's propagating the trauma.
Yeah.
And also for you as a child, don't live your life always pointing, it's my dad. Why are you like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad molested me. I'm sorry about that. In fact, nobody should go through what you went through. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, whatever happened. But it can't be your reference point and your reason for not budding or flying high.
Yeah.
That always, whenever you're asked, so
why didn't you?
Why is your life like this? Why is it that this is your reality? You're pointing fingers.
Yeah, it's like, actually, it's my dad.
Or it's
The way I
my
was
mom.
raised.
Yeah.
And you just have to understand. I think very at the beginning we talked about having that crutch, an identity.
Yeah, a crutch.
Like,
You just
this is
and you're
who I
wearing it
am.
as a badge of honor. That's the problem.
Fault.
That it's not my fault. You know why I don't have a job and I'm 40, or why I don't have a family and I'm 45?
It's because of my dad.
It's because of my dad. In fact, all my relationships, or maybe my romantic relationships, I've had to crash or called off. You know, I've been divorced thrice.
And we're still pointing back.
Yeah,
and back.
yeah. You're not looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we said before, time doesn't heal anything. Intentionality does. Yes, intentionality and growth. Time will not heal. So you must be willing to look in the mirror and see yourself as truly who you are, with all the dents, with all the unpleasantness, with all just the entirety of who you are.
Yeah.
And not have to blame anything on anyone, knowing that you're squarely responsible for your life.
Yeah.
Somebody said, you are born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions. Yes. As much as, yes, there's some trauma that happened, there's somebody neglected you some part of your journey, when it was most crucial, whatever happened, that's unfortunate, and we don't wish it on anyone. However, that will slowly but surely have to be dealt with, and not by them, by you. By you.
I think there's this statement I had. It wasn't your fault, but now it's your responsibility.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't your fault.
It is
but now it's your responsibility.
Yes. Yes.
And that's unfortunate, but it's
a reality. That's the reality, Mark.
Yeah.
So you've got to be willing to look into the mirror and say, I'm intentional to not pass this down to my children or to my children's children.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something that you must do differently, Mark.
Yeah.
There's got to be a mindset you adopt, an outlook of life, a way that you can enable and ensure that you're parenting more intentionally or you're living your life more intentionally, that even when you get to that point where you're privileged to have your own children, they will be very thankful that you did your work.
Yeah.
That you put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that they don't have to deal with the things that you dealt with. That's how you cut the cord. Let me say the umbilical cord of passing on trauma.
Yeah.
Consciously or unconsciously. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's no ignoring the fact that it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard. It's hard both ways. It's hard to not deal with it, Mark, and it's also hard
to deal with
it.
So you choose your hard.
Yeah. Choose your hard.
Wow.
Yes, it does take revisiting those details of how it made you feel, of what it meant for you, and the impact and the dent it had on you when you were a child. Yeah. And I think now that we have therapists all over, I hope you actually get one that can help you through that journey, at least from past to present, for you to have context, for you to just understand also where your parents were coming from, how they were parented, just the context they had to live with and to brave in order to just ensure that you had a decent life. Yeah. So now with that, then you can have an understanding from past to present and then not from present to future. That's entirely on you,
Yeah.
Do your work, in other words. Yeah. If you need to read books, go ahead. If you need to, be alone, actually, somebody said, one of the lost arts of our generation is solitude. We do not know how to be by ourselves. Quietness. Sit without the phone.
Yeah. Not masking it and coping by scrolling.
No.
By being present.
That's distraction.
With how you feel.
Yes.
And what is going on.
Yes.
In your life.
What is going on in your life.
Yeah.
Just looking into that and seeing how is it I can make myself better and ensure that from me, this thing is not going to be passed down. I'm not going to stand in the towers and watch this thing just pass me by. Yeah, that's responsibility. And that's how eventually healing comes to families. When somebody is courageous enough to say, that's it. This is not being passed down from me. I'm courageous enough to look in the mirror and say, this hurt me. This was bad. This didn't happen the way I thought it would happen. And I'm conscious enough to not have it passed down to my children and children's children. So it starts with accepting.
Yeah. And I think I had a quote that says, if you are given 50% of trauma and you pass down 5%, you've done a good job. Is that really true? Or is that about maybe I can hear your thoughts on that.
Or if you're given 50 and then you pass down 5. Well,
wanna
but
hear your
how I
thoughts on
wish
that.
the 5 also would not be passed down because it's trauma regardless. But I will congratulate that person for at least working on the 45.
Yeah. Actually, it was a psychologist who said that, which is so interesting. Yeah. Uh-huh.
At least good thing you worked on the 45. And you tried your best for sure.
Yeah.
You know, at least because there's some levels of trauma that for sure it's going to take a long time, and that's the reality.
Yeah.
It's not one-time thing or a pill I can give you for you to deal with and everything is just gone in an instant.
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes time. And of course, that time is defined by individual differences, just the way we handle realities and, and issues at hand. It depends, very dependent. Yeah. So, how I wish the 5% is not passed down.
Yeah.
Especially under your watch, But definitely we do make mistakes and we might... Because that's the default, You sleep. But then with the work that you must have or did put in, it should be able to get you back. Like, hey.
Yeah. To be humble enough to...
Yes.
Yeah.
That you're wrong. And for sure, the context you're brought up in wasn't the very best.
Yeah.
But you have made effort to ensure that at least... if not all, the trauma will not be passed down to the next and the next and the next. Yeah. So it's, like I said, it starts with acceptance.
Yeah.
Some of us have had to, we live with the masked version of ourselves. You've lived that so long, Paka. It's hard to separate which one is really you and which one is the masked you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what's rewarded is repeated. So if I keep rewarding the mask version of you,
that's just what you...
And I tell you, hey, you're very strong, Mark. Ish, you mean you lost your mom the other time? But it doesn't look like you.
I'm feeling in, like you're not...
So people start affirming your strongness. Like, oh, yeah, you must be very strong. That you don't look like you've actually been through anything. The whole narrative of don't look like your problems.
Yeah. Very common right now.
Hide.
Yeah.
Mask it with makeup or, makeup is, it can be anything, Just hide it with something. Make sure people don't see.
Yeah.
So now what people are saying is what they will reward, is what they will affirm.
They will affirm, yeah.
They'll start saying, hey, you're very strong. That's a good thing. Hey, So you start feeling like, I think I should be stronger. Because what you affirm is what?
You become.
Is what your reward. It's whatever you're rewarding is what you're pushing down that person. So it's like you're telling them, continue being. But then what is that? What does that mean? That strongness.
Yeah.
Or that strength.
It even mean just dismissing how you're feeling.
Yeah. It's another mask that you've put on. And you can live with such, or you can be a master at defense mechanisms. I'm sure you probably know about them. Kina denial, projection, all those things. Yeah. You can be so good at it. It doesn't even look like it's a defense mechanism. It's like your default.
Yeah.
That you seriously do not sit down to look into how the core of who you are was affected and to what extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do not accept what you do not accept, you cannot change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do not accept, you can't get yourself to think, this happened. Therefore, I need to take certain steps to change.
Yeah.
So if you keep living with a masked version of yourself and lying to everybody else but you, that the thing is, at some point it shows up. Mark, have you watched the movie Inside Out?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Inside Out
It was
too.
so interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved the second one especially.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was even hearing it. It was very praised by psychologists and how it beautifully portrayed this whole concept of everything we've been talking about.
Yeah.
But you're saying about Inside Out.
Yeah. Okay, this one part I remember where these two balls, they used to use this launching thingy and they would launch it into whatever part of your mind.
Yeah.
A heap of unpleasant experiences.
Yeah.
That's the hiding we do.
Yeah. But the back of the mind.
Yeah.
Actually, it was on the back. Yeah, it was on the back
of your mind. Yeah, you imagine. that it'll never come up again. Never.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it does.
Mm.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Triggers, we don't have control over triggers. Triggers will come.
Mm. Mm.
And they will remind you of those insufficiencies,
Yeah.
of what that painful thing your father said when you were younger, that you really never got to resolve or think through what that meant for you at the time. It's going to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the more it is, the higher the pile. The more it's going to crash over you someday. And that's the thing. You never know when it erupts. It can erupt any time, because here's the thing. Life doesn't get easier. It gets more complicated and more complex.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So if you do not deal with the unfinished business of your childhood and just stuff that happened to you, then it's likely to pile up and become even more complicated and more complex. So that the time that you're actually thinking, hey, I think I need to deal with this thing, now it looks so monstrous. It looks like, this is impossible. How do I start?
Intimidating.
Yeah, very intimidating. How do I start revisiting things from my childhood, my adolescent stage and everything?
Yeah.
It looks like it's so impossible. Yeah. So now that if you are listening and you have the chance, now is the time to start.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
Now is the time
Now
to
is the
start.
time to start.
Yeah.
So as when we bring this to a very unfortunate close,
Yeah.
so I think we could keep going on. I think
Yeah.
there's so much to tackle and talk about in just childhood trauma. And I think we'll try our best as the podcast to try and identify very specific things and highlight and magnify and just bring light on that, just to be able to be more practical even when we say do the work. Like, what exactly does that mean? So we'll try to get into that later. But now, as we bring this to a close, what's a final message you'd like to tell someone who's just listening to this right now and realizing, okay, I resonate with that. Oh my, everything you said, Kwanzaa, I tick. I was just going along and saying, wow, yeah, but this is a lot of childhood trauma per se. So what would you say to them right now when they're now deliberating how to go about with it? Yeah, just a rubber stamp.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I don't know if I'll enumerate them in a way that somebody can understand, but one of the things is to keep in mind is freedom. You're free to choose how your life goes from now forward. Yes. Choice is something God has given you.
Yeah.
And you can choose to live in the pain. You can choose to blame whoever caused the pain. But there's what that will do to your present and your future. Yeah. So freedom, you have the freedom to choose.
Yeah.
It's no longer convenient to just point fingers and say they caused, they did, they didn't. No. You have the freedom to choose. And two, reality is it's going to take a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how God wired our minds, our brains. They don't forget. They don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, you might forgive, but the experience, that'll stay with you. So accept the fact that it's going to take a long time and be willing to do the work. Slowly but surely, you will get there. Yeah. The third thing, which is a very unpopular thing, but I'm going to say it, is love. What do I mean by love? This is actually something that Jesus said. Romans 12. Love those who hurt you. I said it, guys.
Oh my.
I said it, guys.
My, oh my.
I see you cringing. I see you almost shedding tears. But
I can see the comments right now. It's like, what do you mean? After everything they have done to me, you're going to tell me to love
them.
Wow.
Yes. I know. I said it. Love those who hurt you.
Yeah.
Love those unconditionally. I did not say trust, Mark. There's a difference between love and trust.
Okay.
Love is a command. Yes. Thou shalt love. Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus said it.
Yeah.
You will love. So on love, you have been mandated. Yes. To love those that hurt you.
Yeah.
However, trust is a choice. Like I said before.
Yeah.
You can choose to trust them or not to trust them. However, love is the command. Yes. And that is what will set you free.
Yeah. So it's more you're doing it for yourself than you're doing it.
Yes, for them. It's not for them. In fact, they may not even appreciate the fact that you're loving them. And loving them can mean different things, you know? Visiting them every once, especially if they're alive. Whoever is listening, you know, life as it goes, you might actually lose these people that caused the pain.
Yeah.
And it might actually double your pain instead of solving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they are alive and you can find them, put it somewhere that it'll help you a great deal if you get yourself to love them.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming in and agreeing to this.
Thank you so much.
We're very grateful. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Definitely here to add value. So thank you. And if anyone wants to reach out, definitely. Yes, I'm available.
You could share your contacts.
My contacts, yes.
How can people reach you for counseling psychology?
For sure. You can reach us out. Our company is called Starrise Mentors. So you can email us, starrisementorsafrica@gmail.com. We'll be able to see your requests and respond promptly. Also, my number, I don't know if I say it out loud.
Yeah, you can, yeah. The most
okay. 0708 035410. So that's my contact. Definitely willing to help, and sure, I'm happy to be part of your healing journey moving forward. So thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
All right. Cut. It's a wrap.